Alrighty guys, thank you for joining in with me again today. This is going to be another Mythic Plus Pugg group. This is going to be the Necrotic Wake. This is going to be a +10. If this is your first time following me or joining in with me, I would like to welcome you to the channel. Thank you for joining in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It would definitely help me to grow the channel. I've been trying to do this content maybe every other day. Also do some other content as well, but at this time we're just going to focus on this. I've got to do a couple of these today, so I like Necrotic Wake. We're going to go ahead and get buffed up and make sure we got the right, sure we got the right build. Alright, looks like everybody's here. Really just trying to hold out and see what happens with our some of the changes coming in 11.1. Yeah, just waiting for the changes that are going to be in 11.1 with hunters, especially with a marksman, seems to be one of the biggest deals. So we're going to see how that plays out. May wind up maining a marksman hunter next season if it's better. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, you never know until you get into the season, so we're gonna find out though. We've got a pretty good build right now as far as for hunter, so I mean we're as good as we can get. Yeah, we're as good as we can get. It's not going to get much better for hunter. I've about got all my gear. All my gear is maxed out. Right now I'm just trying to get into Mythic, all my Mythic gear. So that's really the part that we're working on right now. I don't know what happened there with our healer, but he died for sure. Got some other DPS that keeps falling too, so I don't know what's going on up there. Yeah, well, there we go. Something was going on for sure. I don't know. We took that first group out like it wasn't nothing, and then bombed on that second one. So who knows what's going on? Anyway, we're streaming this and recording at the same time, so we're going to see how that works out. If it doesn't work out, we may wind up ending the stream and just working on our recordings for the rest of the day. That's kind of been the plan for today, is to be able to have time to get those recordings in. I was going to go live this afternoon about 5, but I've got some other things that came up and I'm not going to be able to do that. So I thought I'd just spend this time here this afternoon and go ahead and get Get all this taken care of, so.
Open your mind to the whispers. Embrace who you truly are.
So emissaries can definitely be aggravating if you don't swap to them. That may have been what had happened. I noticed there was one that was up. If you don't swap to them, they buff the ads around them. So that can really become an issue for the healer and tank to keep up, especially with AOE damage going out. That's probably the hardest deal. Alright, here we go with the boss. So we're gonna go over here. Last time I got this stupid thing, he aggravated the shit out of me getting those stupid things on me. Sorry if sometimes I zone out there. It's got a lot going on trying to concentrate. Trying to get better at talking and concentrating on the boss that we're fighting. So there you notice you have to actually stop DPSing the boss. It can be a pain sometimes. Why is that not clicking on that? Jesus. Anyway, when that comes up, especially in a higher key, you have to hit a defensive, or that will kill you, or it will kill me. I guess there's some others that it probably wouldn't kill, but yeah, don't do me no good. Well, I got lucky this time. So far, it hasn't hit me at all. You need to go over there somewhere. A lot going on. Got him down though. That's all that matters. This mechanic, the weekly affix can be pretty aggravating if you don't take care of managing it correctly. So. Probably need to go ahead and mount up. The last couple of groups have done that differently. Either way, we got to get this necromancer. This is going to be our priority target. I recognize that those sorcerers are definitely spellcasters, but at the same time, you kill that necromancer and they will disappear. They're tied to his magic or whatever you want to call it. You would think as long as I had played this game, I would know more about the lore of it, but I really don't know that much about it. I played it since I was I don't know, I first started playing it 2000, 2005, 6, something like that. And I don't know, it's just always been something that I enjoyed playing, even though there's times where I wasn't that serious in it. Got serious in it in the last couple years, though. Being more intentional with my DPS and my rotations and things like that. So just continuing to work on it. They keep changing things, and so obviously that's an issue too. You get different skills, and then you have to change your approach. Your rotation changes a little bit, but in all reality, stayed pretty consistent. Little changes here and there, though. Well, so far it looks like the stream has stayed up, so that's good. So here you have an option. You can hit your cooldown and try to burn these guys quicker, or you can hold on to it and hit it when you get over on the other side there. So at this point I'm just going to hold it, and we'll catch it on the other side. Sorry about not having my video up there for those of you watching this on the live stream. Haven't found a way to put it up there and it not be in the recording as on there. I like to have them separate in the edit on the end of the on the end, so that way I can change it. Alright, here we're gonna hit our cooldown.
I'm so eager to share your underling's fate. Your vaunted courage will be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered.
Oh yeah.
Already lost.
Again, necromancers are gonna be your highest priority. Mages would then be your second priority, especially if it comes down to hitting interrupts. You're gonna want to I'm not sure we can get by there. Oh geez, okay. So I'm gonna have to you can use camouflage to get by some things. Do some hunter things. It's always good. So far we're on track, so we're good to go.
Watch your step.
Again, for me today, I don't have any specific needs as far as the dungeons that I need to do. I just want to get my 4 mythics out of the way.
Watch your step.
Alright, made it to the second boss. We got a good 18 minutes. We're gonna see how this works. Alright, first enrage. Got that. Now we got ads. Really want to get those mages. We gotta be careful. We've got a breath coming up there too. Gotta pay attention to that. And now we have an emissary up. That's gotta get burned down. Alright, we've made it through the first rotation. Stay out of the swirlies. There's gonna be another enrage. Enrage is taken care of. Watch out for the mages. Soon there's gonna be a breath. There's the breath. Looks like all the ads are down, and that'll be the boss. Very well. Yeah, very well.
Yet the battle rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
We have all the corpses we need, Stitch Flesh. Prepare to strike at the next temple.
Still not 100% sure how Mythic Plus is going to be moving forward. I do know that there have been some discussions on how they're going to fix it. Mythic Plus is probably one of the things that I do the most. I do a ton of Mythic Plus content. Pugg groups, guild groups. I do raids on specific groups with my guild too. So, but the main thing that I've noticed is that the content from the admission that I've heard from the some of the developers were that the content was either too difficult or was posing a problem for anybody who's not in the meta class to be able to queue up for groups, for Pugg groups. And so obviously Hunter is not in the meta group. They were at the end of the season at the bottom of the list. So I've had some issues getting into groups. I've really over-geared a lot of the content. So I mean, obviously the higher your gear number, the more likely that there is somebody's going to include you in the group, no matter what your meta is. But that's been a real issue. I mean, so, you know, and like I said, I'm very deliberate on the things that I work on. So I'm specific types of gear I try to get, specific things of that nature. So I'll be happy to see what's going to happen. I mean, at this point, can't really get any worse for hunters. And obviously Hunter's not the only class that's kind of lagging behind, so. But it is one of the ones that's having some issues. I did do a video, if you guys would want to go back and check it out, about Mythic Plus. That separator does a fixation, and it will kill you if you stand in it. So you have to run away. Whoa! If that thing hit me, I would have been all she wrote. See if I can. Need to get into using my implosion trap more. Apparently, they're increasing the radius on that trap, which does a group-wide knock-up, which can cause the target to it'll interrupt them. It's a hard interrupt, so just don't use it that much. As you can see, I have to keep all these out here. I'm getting older. Have trouble with the shift and control. I know some people can hit shift 1, 2, 3, whatever, but I have issues with trying to do that, so I have to use my click out here on my. I think it'd probably be better to go ahead and use this on these guys.
Target you.
Get out of that. Doing pretty good on time. And we need to get into position in case we get the hook on us. It's not going to be on us, it's going to be on them. Okay. Some groups use their hero on this boss, but if you do the mechanics right, he's not that hard. Oh, that was not a good one for me. It's a long ways away, man. Normally the issue with that is you can just stay where you're at, and the tank can position that other guy in between. I think it should get him. Yeah, so we did all right that time. It was just oh yeah, there we go. Got him down. Plenty of time, 7 minutes or so to deal with this guy. So go.
Watch your step.
Man, that thing almost always gets me, so anytime it doesn't get me, I'm happy. Let's go ahead and hit our cooldown and get that,
Watch your step.
so we can get that on this guy while we're up here. And we got our hero going too, so didn't get me that time. Just do little circles around and you'll be good. Just don't want to let that thing hit you. It will absolutely kill you. If you
Watch your step.
if you dispel that little circle, that big circle that was on me a minute ago, if there's anybody in that circle, it'll freeze them. Yep, it got me that time. It almost always gets me, at least once. So the boss is about down now, so at this point,
Watch your step.
it's not that big of an issue. And that's it. That's our first one down for the day.
For you have aided.
No problem with that one.
Things.
Anyway, guys, if you've followed along with me this far, I'd like to thank you for joining in. If you would kindly hit that like and subscribe button below, I'd really appreciate it. It would help me to grow my channel. And if you have any comments, leave them in the section below, and we'll catch you on the next one. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye now.